This is the all-new, fully electric truck by Rivian called the R1T. It's in our shop today at Chicago Auto Pros. We're gonna be protecting this thing and making sure that it looks good for many years down the road. We already window tinted it. We put the 2 front windows on and the front windshield. The guys just got done prepping it. Now we're gonna look the car over because we're gonna do some slight paint correction. Even though this is a new car, sometimes you need a little bit of paint correction before we put a ceramic coating on and paint protection film on the front end. So this is a new car, it's a white car, it looks very good, but when cars come in, sometimes they can be handled a couple times. We're gonna look at this a little closer. We're kind of crazy, we're detailers. We want the paint to look absolutely perfect before we put any ceramic coating or paint protection film on the car. And for the most part, this car looks absolutely gorgeous. We already did a full inspection on it. If you guys wanna see that, we'll put a link up in the corner. But otherwise, it's just some minor paint correction that we have to do. Take a look at this front end. So this front end is, it's flat as can be. And you can imagine a rock coming up and hitting this, it's not gonna bounce off. It's going to chip the paint. So by putting paint protection film on there, it'll protect that paint from actually taking those impacts on those small rocks and pebbles and everything that would normally damage the paint. The best way to show you is, kind of on these B pillars. You can kind of see all the little small scratches and swirls that are already there from handling and washing just a couple times. We want to just polish them out and make them look as good as possible before we put any protection options on there. So you can see, we'll get the camera over there, there's just some very small scratches, and we're using this light because it's representing the sun. When the sun hits a surface, we want that light to redirect and reflect. What happens when you have small scratches, little swirls, the light actually refracts, which takes away from some of the shine and the gloss. So in order to get maximum gloss, maximum shine, we want this paint to be as flat as possible. So we just gotta do some very light polishing to remove those tiny swirls and scratches. Let me show you a spot right up here. And this is very hard to see. You gotta look in, a different type of light. But what can happen is when you're painting a car, you can get little dust in the paint, and they call them dust nibs. So at the factory, they'll sand them down with a little, 2-inch DA, and they'll sand it down, and then they'll polish it out. But sometimes they leave sandy marks behind, and that's exactly what you're seeing here. So they remove that dust nib, and then you can see sandy marks here, which we just have to go over and compound and polish it. It's not hard to remove, but those are the things that you'll see sometimes, even on a brand new car. All right, now that it's prepped, we can do some polishing on the front end and bring it over to the Ppf department.
What's going on, guys? My name's Ryan. Gonna get in there and vinyl wrap the silver trim on the front and the back bumper. All right, just finished up the vinyl wrap on this. About to head over to PPF and then get some correction and coating after that.
We just finished polishing the Rivian. Now we're about to bring it over to PPF.
What's going on, you guys? Ron from Chicago Auto Pros, in charge of this Glenview location over here. Just gonna go over what PPF does and what it's designed to do. What PPF is paint protection film. You can kind of apply it to anywhere you like, panel by panel. You could do the front half of the vehicle and a transparent, clear paint protection film that doesn't change the finish of the vehicle at all, but it gives you that protection from minor physical damage, rock chips, road debris, say if there's a stick in the middle of the road or something like that. But it's gonna give you that ease of mind while you're driving on the road. And since it's 10 mil, it's the thickest film, so it's gonna last the longest for you.
Good morning, guys. We are in Glenview today. E-Man from Chicago Auto Pros and me and Mr. Hajiyaha are going to be working on the Rivian today. Originally, we were supposed to only do the front bumper, but we've since then talked to the customer and we explained why we believe he should be doing the full front clip. He has agreed to it, and now we're going to do the whole front clip. Quick update, we finished the hood, fenders, and mirrors. Now we're gonna jump into the front bumper and doing custom headlights.
What's up, guys? My name is Albi, Ppf installer. Me and E-Man, we just got finished the Rivian. Now it's ready to go on the details. They got it corrected and put the coating on it. It's a Modesta.
So Aiden and I just finished up with the paint correction. We're gonna wipe it off and get it ready for coating.
Now, the coating that we're doing on there is Modesta. It's the best coating actually that we offer here. You know, it's a pro level coating, so it's gonna last about 8 to 10 years, depending on how you take care of it. So it's gonna last you a super long time. Now, it not only lasts a long time, but it gives the vehicle a super, super deep shine. You know, it almost looks like glass. But the beauty of it is what it protects from. So it's gonna protect from, you know, bird droppings, acid rain, tree sap, environmental contaminants like that. You can almost say it's a wax on steroids, which is awesome.
We just finished the Modesta coating on the paint. We finished the C4 on the trim here, and then we just threw some tire shine on. We should be all good. We just gotta let it bake.
Now we're gonna be going around doing our final quality checks and bring it outside for some after shots.